What is going on, everybody? I am Rob. Welcome to Arts Relations Draw Chat and Chill updates. That's how we're doing it. Happy Monday. It is the 19th of September of 2022. I've had a great and stupendous weekend. It's kept me away from all the things I love, namely you guys and anyone that enjoys the content I provide. Morning, replicant. How you doing, man? Holding it down? Must be morning where you're at. Yeah, it's in the midday. So we're off to a fun start, As y'all know, I did a live stream last week that had some fan-made content that was not offensive, that was not that was not degradational to one's eyesight, the visuals, and the capillaries. But Disney jumps in and says, "Hey, you can't do that. We have a right to censor it," and that's what brings us to today. Because effective now, YouTube is no longer my primary area of streaming. I declare that today. I've mentioned that on my Twitch stream over the weekend. I'm not playing this game with YouTube. I've been through this even before there was live streaming going on. YouTube can kick rocks, as they have been, or they're automated rocks, with their algorithm. So Twitch was the first place. Or good afternoon too. Yeah, it's all good, man. Hopefully your Monday is doing pretty good. Twitch is the first place where I started streaming, watching a lot of fighting games and all that stuff and seeing the fighting game community really grow. That's what kind of got me on board. And I've been doing streaming off and on Twitch for about 3 years, if not more. I love it, especially with OBS. I got all my bells and whistles right there. So that's where my primary drawing will take place. I will be adding updates. I will do a one update stream. So this is a new schedule. I'll be doing one update stream here on YouTube once a week. If I get invited to pop up on somebody's show, great. I'll definitely, I would, enjoy that opportunity. But I can only give YouTube but so much, knowing that they can just say, "Oh, we don't like that today, so out you go." No, I'm not going through that. So to make sure that my content has been preserved, and mind you, I've been through a few situations where I've had to collect my content and make sure that it has been preserved before it was erased. So that's why I am the way that I am. I know I talked to 80s Made Consumer offline talking about this. And I'm just like, I just don't mess with the censorship at all. I mean, some people are used to it. They're like, all right, I'll get my strikes and then, I'll go back on. But no, I'm not going through that. So Twitch will be my main live stream area, and then I will re-air the live stream on Rumble. I will have clips on YouTube. And the other thing that I'm going to put on YouTube from now on are the the video shorts, short reels or whatever, similar to the two that I've put up before. So that'll showcase a quick 15 seconds to kind of showcase my artwork and all that kind of stuff. And that'll be that. Either people like it or they don't like it. The last one I put up of Novera from Virgin Kill Paradox got a couple thumbs down, and somebody left, my subscription, which, I'm thankful for. I would prefer to definitely have people that like my stuff to participate in the whole creative process, because, I'm more concerned about making sure that I provide wholesome content to people that do like my work, that do support my work. YouTube, I mean, that I'm expendable to them, or I'm expendable to the machine, because it used to be you had right to censor, as a group of folks that said, no, we're against this. Now they just program the machines to be, hey, we're against it. So that's the name of the game. In addition to that, this Monday, we got some exciting news of Rumble.com going public. And I'm pretty excited about this. So, going back to the schedule before I forget, Twitch, I am streaming on, I'm doing Draw Chat and Chill full thing. I'm doing that on Mondays at 4 p.m. That includes today. So, once I get off of here on YouTube with this update stream, I am going straight on Twitch and I'm live streaming on there my art. I'm going straight to work for like an hour or so. And then on Wednesdays and Fridays, I'll be on Twitch, and that will be on at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Similar to this one. So that's it. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's all I can dedicate to the cause on this, and that's just kind of how it is. What's going on, Hagel? What's going on, Hagelman? I saw you. You followed me last week. I greatly appreciate it. I followed you back. Thanks for the support. And yeah, I mean that's one of the reasons why I like Twitch. I have a bigger following on Twitch. People pop up in and out, and everyone's trying to grow as a community. So that's why I favor Twitch over YouTube. Aside from all the other wild stuff that Twitch has been known to have. Hey, like I said, I enjoy it. I ain't got to worry about walking on eggshells on YouTube because I'm not doing that. I am an American that believes in freedom, including free speech. If someone's saying something racist, I have the right to laugh, because they're doing whatever it is that they want to do. It don't affect me. You know what I'm saying? So I could care less. If someone says something that I may not agree with, okay, that's fine. It's a free country. Remember, it's a free country, America. That's what we are. So that's kind of how I look at it. What up, Mo Biggs? Hail to the Mo. Let's see. You're gonna hit the art. I just caught a bit of what you were talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna be specifically streaming my art on YouTube, or on Twitch. I won't be doing the live stream on YouTube anymore. I'll just be doing the once a week updates. You know what I'm saying? That once a week updates on YouTube. That's all I can give. I ain't got time to be playing no games, So when you give good old Jack Burton options, he'd rather hit the road solo. So that's how it goes. Of course, Hell Comics Gate, In fact, before I get to this clip on Rumble, I got this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Cyberfrog Series 1 album with Del Keown cards. I posted this on Twitter too. You have all these different series of cards, these sets, which I love. I love the concept of having individual cards. You got a set of 9, and then put them all together. You have a nice picture, courtesy of Jay Lee. So there are so many different cards. I think the P stack or the P set had like 26 or something cards. It was crazy. Let's see. Yeah, 27 cards. So, and for it to come in this beautiful, beautiful binder. Luckily, I still have some trading card sheets. So, I put some extra ones since this is Series 1. Now, I'm assuming Series 2 may be in the works for the next campaign, courtesy of All Caps Comics. Oh, shucks. There we go. All right, we got 80s made. We're going to go ahead and bring him on. I don't have any... I don't have any intro, so I'm going to just put you on, man. What up, what up? I can't hear you. Let me make sure I got... Says your mic is on and everything. Is there something I need to do on my end? I got nothing. I cut the music off.
No, see. I'll be back. I'll be back.
Oh, I got you. Now I heard you. All right, we'll try that again. How about now? Yep, I can hear you now.
Hello,
good.
hello, hello.
Yep, you good.
Let's see.
I can hear you.
Input.
Yep. Yes,
There
sir.
we go. That should be working. Hear me now?
Yes, sir. I can hear you loud and clear.
Let's see.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, my sound's all messed up. I was recording files, which messed up everything. So now I can't hear you. Hold on.
Oh no. Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear now. So.
System preferences. Microphone output. Yeah, it should be working. I just can't hear you now.
What in the world? Yeah, I can't hear you.
Settings, audio.
Interesting.
Speaker. There we go. I should be able to hear you now.
How about?
I can hear you now. Yeah. That's fine. No, it's all my fault. I was messing with some shit, and then I thought it was on StreamYard because I haven't used it in a while. So I changed on StreamYard, and so when I actually fixed my computer, it was all messed up. But
Nice.
Hey, Rob, Replicant, Mo, everybody else who's hanging out, it's nice to be over here, man.
Yeah, man. You know, just a little space, a patch I call freedom.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. So I know I've been out of the loop on some of the stuff, and I think I had a show last night.
Saturday night. So it would have been Sunday morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we do the midnight show, which rolls right into Saturday morning. Then we stay up all night.
Yeah, I got to work around the schedule because I got some stuff that I got to be up early in the morning for, and then if I'm just freaking happen to be up, hopefully not on too much caffeine, I'll stay like the whole 3 or 4 hours that we end up streaming.
Forever, man.
Yeah,
it's no big deal. I know my schedule doesn't work for a lot of people, but like the only reason I got lucky today, where you sent me the link, because I normally this is too early for me to stream ever, but my wife's home, so she got out of work early, which is she's able to take care of my kid, do whatever, and so like I can sneak away and come in here. So I was already in here doing work. And I was just trying to like figure out tonight's stream, what we're doing, get the thumbnails, everything together, because we're gonna have Frog G, Jason Bascom, and Inkspots come hang out, and we're gonna be watching Hell Comes to Frogtown, and then we're gonna promote that book. We're gonna take a look at that. I know I'm gonna back it. Super excited, looking forward to that book.
Yeah. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and take a look at that Frog G.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's one hell of a good looking book. Yeah, they got a great team over there.
Nice. And it's on. There we go. Voodoo, Gods, and Magic.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Let me share screen here.
Hey, what's up, Odin? Hex Allen, thanks for coming in.
Odin.
Yeah. So what's
Hex Allen?
You're talking about? Let's see. What you were talking about? How was it? Not doing this anymore. You're not gonna do YouTube no more.
Well, I announced earlier on the stream that I'm gonna be on YouTube like once a week for like update streams. The art stuff, I gotta put it on Twitch because Twitch has been great to me.
That's fine. That's fine. So there's a way to build your audience, but like if you can manage, everybody else in Comicsgate is on YouTube. So like, don't worry about trying to make a YouTube channel and shit. I mean, obviously updates are awesome, but like hang out with some people, man. Just like on streams and then get your face out there, get your art out there, and just, that's less stressful.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Like, not that I have any stress, but like when I go on other people's shows, like I don't have to worry about the chats. I don't have to worry about trying to read shit. I can just run my mouth and have a good time. So like, I would do that if I were you, man, because I know your problem was one, your streaming hours. Or,
Hmm.
a lot of people aren't available, but then two, like I know you're trying to watch that show or whatever, that movie or whatever you're trying to watch, and it
Yeah.
kept shutting the stream down, and that's probably frustrating. But I was
Hmm.
like, if you hang out with other people, like it just changes the whole conversation and allows you. It's basically easy content.
Yeah,
You know.
exactly. That's what I was talking about earlier. So I'll be
Okay,
on
cool.
YouTube. I'll do like one live stream like today at this time,
Hmm.
and then the rest I'll do on Twitch. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'll if I'm invited to a show, I obviously I'll pop up when I can and
Yeah, for real.
engage with people and watch their streams as
Hmm.
well. And I'll be adding like art updates, like the couple shorts that I did before
Hmm.
that are up on the channel, like the reels, 15 seconds,
Yeah,
music and art.
and you should be able to stream to both at the same time. You should be able to
Uh,
stream through StreamYard. You should be able to do Twitch and things. I know, like through when I stream, like it gives me an option of multiple destinations.
yeah, so that's what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
I'm on YouTube, Twitch, and Rumble.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, but with the Twitch, I have to connect it to OBS, and I don't know how to get the OBS onto StreamYard. If I can figure that out, then yeah, I'll just multi-stream
Yeah, I'm a
and
nerd, but I'm not that nerdy.
yeah,
I
me
like Star
neither.
Wars and shit. I'm like,
Yeah,
fuck computers. I was like,
yeah,
computers are for somebody
all
else.
right. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
little
what's up,
bit.
Hex?
Oh,
Oh yeah,
little
yeah.
bit.
You got to
Need
get
the
Mo a
wrench.
wrench, man. Mo's great. Give him a wrench. He's super awesome about dropping those links and being on top of shit. But yeah, hook Mo up.
Yeah, let me add him to the army. Yeah, so let me all right, I just added him
J
and
Bot.
then let's go ahead and check out this trailer of Frog G and see
Oh
what's
yeah,
going on.
sure, man. Sure, yeah. This book looks great, man.
All
You been
right.
following this yet?
No, I think I've seen it in passing. I
Mhm.
haven't
We've
seen it
all
all the
read
way
the
yet.
story. The brave hero conquers the diabolical villain and rescues the damsel in distress. But this is real life, and in real life, stories don't always have happy endings. Frog G, the story of a man turned into a frog by a voodoo priestess, sent on a mission to kill a god by death itself. Now our hero must roam the underworld to regain his humanity and win back the woman he loves.
Nice.
Oh, for
I
real?
like
Yeah.
that, man. That's you can tell there's some heart in there. And
Oh
when I
yeah.
heard about it at first, I was like, "Oh wow, we got another frog," or I thought it was maybe connected to like Cyber Frog or something.
No,
But
no, no.
having a chance to actually hear about the story now, I think it's going to be great.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. It was like I love the art direction.
Hmm.
I've obviously I watched a bunch of streams. I got like little tidbits of what's going down.
Hmm.
Super excited, man. But it's an age old tale. Really looking forward to it, and the fact that it's an all ages book. I was like, those, there are some of those in Comicsgate and stuff, but like there's some books that I just obviously they're not for my kid, and so like the fact that I can get this book and I can let my kid read it, it's great because I was
Indeed.
like, how many kids got into comic books because that was somebody gave them their first comic book. Very
Correct.
rarely do they go, hey, I want to go to the comic book store. It's almost always somebody gives them a comic book, and it's probably in the learning to read stage and just
Hmm.
the art appreciation. So that's what I've been doing with my kid is giving her comic books, and so like be able to get this and give it to her. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah. Speaking of comic book shop, I found a local one where the owner is pretty cool too, and he has a Lady Death or Mistress Death and Thanos. Was it 5-to-1 size? It's crazy,
Hmm.
crazy, pretty big, and it's like for like $800.
Oh, for real?
And I want it so bad because I mean,
Pick it
to
up.
me, it highlights the real Thanos
Yeah.
and the real reason why he did what he did.
Well, you should run a
Um,
campaign. You should, keep Rob on YouTube and get some cool shit for your room. I don't know who's going to give you any money, but you could always run a campaign like a GoFundMe. Yeah.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
be like, keep Rob on YouTube, and just get some real cool, badass shit for your room. And then,
yeah.
people come watch you. Just saying.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
See,
I
I'm
was like,
still
maybe
learning
not,
about.
but I was like, it'd be fun. I'd
Yeah,
laugh. I'd have a good time with it.
Agreed,
Yeah,
agreed. See, these
for
are
real,
the
for real.
things that I'm here to learn about because I don't know. I've seen bits and pieces of how some of this works with YouTube, and yeah, like I said, sometimes I'll just be talking some nonsense, and other times, I love to share, some of the stuff I do.
Yeah, well, I
So,
said, well, here's the thing. One, you got to find your footing, right? Find your voice. And like I tell
mhm,
people, like if you're running a show, like you can have a single show. Like, you can do shit all by yourself. I did it for a while, but like it's
mhm,
easy and it's fun to hang out with your friends. So like,
yep,
and I always say all the time, like if nobody was watching me, I'd still hang out with these dudes. Like we'd still hang out, bullshit, and talk. So like, it's even more fun that people come watch, they hang out, and that type of shit. But before that,
mhm,
man, I was just like talking about all the nerd shit I liked. Like some of my first videos were like, hey, I remember this, and hey, I remember that. Like it was in one. I made a whole live stream. I was just opening up fucking toys. So I was
yeah,
like, you really just got to find like what you're into, and like the more genuine you are, the more people will find you. And so like, you don't have to be showing all those clips. You don't have to be like watching them videos and shit. But like, what's interesting about Rob? You know?
mhm. Oh man, I'm all over the place. Like I said, bit of a philosopher, and I get into a lot of schools of thought in creative fiction, which
Mhm.
hopefully some of them I've talked about, like on some of my live streams. Maybe somebody's ran with it. I got
Mhm.
so many ideas. I'll never have time to make all of those great ideas that I may have in this lifetime. So at times, shit just keeps coming and coming and in my dreams and all that stuff. So I may get a chance to write it down. And then on top of that, the overwhelming passion and appreciation for the stuff that is the 80s,
Yeah.
I appreciate it more and more every day as, the crap that we get today is, just gets worse and worse. So
Oh no,
I'm
I
all over the
totally hear
place.
you. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
my
but
foot in depth. Oh, go ahead.
no, no, I was just gonna say, I said if you're all over the place, don't matter, man. Just talk about the shit you like. Just talk. Just hang
Yeah.
out. Like you don't have because like I know like I heard your problem. Like I don't know what you said today because I heard only part of that, but I heard earlier you were
Mhm.
complaining about like getting struck and you were trying to watch them movies and shit or whatever you're trying to watch and you don't get
Mhm.
struck on Discord or YouTube or Twitch or wherever you were. I was like, but on YouTube you don't have to do that shit, man. I mean, we have fun. We get struck all the time but we play
Yeah.
like dumb shit clips and like stuff. Like we're not trying to watch movies and stuff, but like we're trying to. I mean, we do on Monday, but we watch it separate off screen.
Yeah.
But then but like that shit don't bother me. I just cut it out. Like
Yeah.
it don't bother me. And like some of it's fine. Like it's just if I was monetized, then whoever owned it gets part of that money or whatever. But I'm not even
Mhm.
monetized, so I really don't give a shit. It's the,
Yeah.
the ones that strike you and then it shuts down the show. And so like nobody
Mm.
can watch it until you resolve it. And so like you can always argue because like almost 99% of the time we have fair
Mhm.
use, but then a bot reads it and they're like, oh, this is copyright, and they shut it down. But like then
Yeah.
you have to argue the fair use thing that takes up to a month. It's like up to 28
Yeah,
days,
that's
and then
ridiculous.
somebody has to like check it out. And then there was just recently one that I knew was 100% fair use. After the 28 days, they're like, nah, you're right, this is fair use. But look, we found this, and they found something that was also like 100% fair use. Like you couldn't even hear the sound in the video, and it was just us the entire time. We were talking about some like wrestling shit. I don't remember
Mhm.
exactly what it was, but it was like some old school 80s like Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant wrestling shit, and it
Yeah.
was shut down in like Malaysia, and nobody
Yeah.
in Malaysia could watch the video until I resolved it. So I just cut it out. I didn't even bother trying to do that 28 days thing again. I just deleted it. I was like, fuck it. The rest
Yeah.
of it shows up in that like 3 minute of us talking about wrestling. It
Mhm.
doesn't really add too much to the fucking whole show. So if you're gonna take the time to watch 5 hours of us fucking talking, that 3 minutes wasn't that important.
Mhm.
So that's what I do, man. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's a trip because I think the first big hit was when I started putting the clip up of Scott Steiner,
Mhm.
and he was ragging on DDP's wife, and
Yeah,
apparently that's offensive to all of the Middle East because
of
that's
course.
where it got banned.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool, but like y'all got a serious problem with Scott Steiner, take it up with him. He's part of WWE and WCW and all that stuff. I'm just showing the image. But I know YouTube has some methods of favoritism. Like some people can get away with a lot more. Like if a chick's twerking, she could play whatever song she wants,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, for real, for
So
real. Yeah, pull up
yeah.
most got a funny chat here. Talking about your GoFundMe. Let's pull it up. Or
Oh
your
yeah.
campaign.
It needs to be keep Rob Wilson on YouTube because if they think it's to
Rob
keep
Arnold.
Rob Arnold
Yeah.
on YouTube. They won't.
They
Who
won't
the hell is
contribute.
Rob
That's right.
Arnold?
Oh, he's an awesome cat dude in Australia. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he put out Replicator. It's a good book.
Oh,
There's like 3 books.
yes, Rob the
Beautiful art.
Replicator.
Rob, yeah, there you go.
Duh. I always forget his.
That's what I'm saying. Don't
last
run away
name.
and hide on Twitch. You got to hang out more. So if you're gonna do your Twitch thing, you got to hop on people's shows and shit and hang out, man.
Okay.
Because at the long run, if you want to stay in Comicsgate, you want to be throwing your art down and stuff. Like part of it is like knowing your community, hanging out. Yeah, and like your community doesn't really hang out on Twitch.
Yeah.
So it's cool to build that audience and do that thing over there. So I'm not telling you not to, but like, and there's also like, you're probably going to pick up people over there that have no idea who Comicsgate is or what Comicsgate is all about. So just don't disappear was kind of my message. Like stick around, go on people's shows, make the time. And like find a buddy, man. Like maybe my time doesn't work for you, but find a buddy that works for your time period. Like in Comicsgate and just hang out with those people.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like Jay Bart, he was saying, now that I'm not dying anymore, I'm starting Tuesday night art hangouts again, starting tomorrow night. Robbie, always welcome. Hey, I'll be there. I'll definitely take the time and we'll rock it out. But yeah, I know we had also talked about me putting together a schedule. And that's one of the things I wanted to definitely have established. So being able to have, at least something, one foot in the door with YouTube and still building that audience and providing updates, and then having fun on Twitch, which it's a lot of random people that pop up over there. And normally there's like a Twitch scandal twice a year. So people leave that and then they come back later and they leave.
Well, you can be one of them like Twitch girls, you can be caught like, doing the nasty on camera. You'll get banned for a week, but they'll let you back on. It's fine.
Bruh, like
that whole views.
Yeah, that whole swimming pool.
You get your own hot tub. Yeah. Rob Wilson in a bikini and his hot tub, and you're like, check out Rob Wilson's art. And then you turn it on, dude's in a fucking jacuzzi in his living room there, hot tub in it. It's like, what's up, guys? This isn't gay. Buy my art. You get like, views. Hey. Yeah, pretty much, man. You might get a different audience. We're always
probably
talking about
will,
casting that wide net. I was like, you're gonna catch some fish.
Yeah. I remember somebody wanted me to draw one of his furry creatures, and I recommended Cher's song, Life After Love, and I was like, okay, yeah, it's cool. But he was like, yeah, we're part of a whole community of furries. I was like, I don't think I'm ready for all that.
See, I'm just saying, I was like, you're trying to run over to Twitch and do your Twitch thing, but I was like, your YouTube CG community, we'll keep the furries away from you, brother.
Thank you.
It's like we don't. It's like, there's a couple furry degenerates. They kind of linger, but we keep them at bay.
Nice.
Yeah, we call them out for what they are. It's like there's nothing about social shame. It just keeps people in check.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So they don't go unhinged.
Oh yeah, because then they get wild. It's like they get a little uppity. They think they can run shit. Then all of a sudden, then they got furries trying to run for president. So it becomes like a weird thing. You got to keep people in check.
Yeah. What was it? What did they call it? J-Bot said, "Hey guys, smash that like button, share the link." Yes, please.
I thought I did.
We're live here on YouTube.
Maybe I didn't.
Well, yeah. What's that thing?
I shared it, but I didn't smash it.
Oh, it's all good.
I smashed it now. Don't worry.
What's that thing called? What is it? Mystery singer or whatever?
I don't know. The furry patriarchy. As we're gonna smash that.
It's some show on primetime where a person's singing and they're wearing like a furry mask or whatever, and then they reveal who it is at the end of the show.
I don't know what weird ass shit you're watching. I don't watch cable. I was like, so you're doing the DP thing where you're like, oh man, you ever hear about those weird furries? And then you're like, oh, you ever watch this show? You ever watch this show about furry masks? And then all of a sudden, like an hour later, you're gonna be like, bro, it was me. I was the furry the whole time. After you've been pointing the finger at everybody, that's gonna be you. I already smell it. I've already been down this road with a few CG guys, like just hanging out. And they're like, hey guys, and it feels a little like bro rape, but it's not quite. It's like it's close. They're like, hey, you want to watch some like furry porn with the natty ice? I'm like, no, no. And you're like, it's cool, it'll be fun. And you're like, are you a Chad? I'm like, no. Yeah, it's one of them things.
You
Yep.
just threw so much shit at me just now. I'm like
That's
trying to
fine. It's fine.
process all.
See, it's part of hanging out, man. It's part of hanging out.
True,
Oh,
true.
General Piggy's here. Hail, General Piggy. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for coming in.
Hell, General Piggy.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Always a pleasure. Yeah, Replicator is why a ton of people think I'm Rob Arnold. Interesting. Yeah, I
Well, it
thought
makes
you
sense. I never thought of that. Maybe I did at
yeah,
one point. I don't know.
yeah,
I was like, I like the book, but yeah, Rob Arnold's a whole different animal.
yeah.
Great haircut, though. Great haircut.
CG Comics gay.
Yeah, comics gay. Yes. Yeah, actually, they was it
Who
James
the hell is
said it
DP?
CG stands for closeted homos. That's what CG stands
Damn.
for. Yeah. That's what it is. The G is silent and then it makes the H sound.
Yeah, yeah. It's like in the Spanish language, no, the J is silent.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Mo
Yeah.
says the only furry you'll have to deal with is DP. Very true. Well, Sugar's got that like furry tendency. He blames it on his niece. Remember, he was talking about the raccoon tails and shit. Yeah, he's got that. So DP, he's a character that hangs out in the chat sometimes. He calls himself
Okay.
Dragon Pisces, but
Oh, okay,
there's this
okay.
whole DP thing on the show, so that's what we call him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Smash the furry patch. Patriarchy would be a dope t-shirt.
It actually,
Dang.
it will be a dope shirt. That does need to happen. Smash the furry patriarchy, and it was born on your show. So if you're making t-shirts, feel free to draw that up and make that a t-shirt. I give that to you. That's a gift, and I know I would buy it 100%.
Yeah, hey, I can put it on the market. I already got an online store.
Yeah, if you're doing that, I was like, literally, like draw up like. So here's what you do: draw up like just like a random character, and then like put him in like a kind of like the Mario raccoon Tanuki suit, like that. Like make him like a furry suit. Like, but cartoony as fuck, right?
Yeah.
And then that should be your slogan. And then do like the Ghostbusters, like the no symbol. So you put the furry in there, and then you go smash the furry patriarchy. Yeah. I'd buy it.
Nice.
Yep.
See, yeah, I'm gonna have to put that in my notes then.
Yeah. I was like, you better jump on it because somebody else will.
Yeah.
If it's born on your show, you gotta it's something you gotta like figure out quickly, or somebody else is gonna grab it up.
Yeah, I gotta own it.
Yeah, pretty much. And I was like, and for real, I'll wear it. I'll buy it 100%.
At Mo Biggs, loved you and Dwarf versus Lions. What the hell?
Yeah, I was like, I didn't get Dwarf versus Lions. I was like, I missed out on that one. Unless it's still up, I'll get it. Because I was like, everybody's been talking about it. They've been getting theirs recently. So yeah, I saw Mo got his. So is that still up?
Let's see.
If not, I mean, I definitely want to get it, but
let me catch up with everybody.
Let's see.
Okay, yeah. Worrying about sugar.
Sugar here. Oh, Sugar, yeah, is a sampler plate of degeneracy. Yeah. Sugar is a sampler plate of degeneracy. He's got a little bit of everything, man. A little bit of everything. He wears a dress. He's got like some furry things.
Oh wow.
He hangs out in the corner. Like, he doesn't do crack. Like, there's a lot of things going wrong with that dude,
Yeah, I'm just learning about Damien. If you smoke crack, you better watch your back.
Danny. Yeah. Danny. You don't want Danny in your corner.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, Danny's anti-crack. He's anti-comics gate. Danny's no good.
Oh man, see,
yeah.
Some of these people that they make skits about, I'll be like, oh, okay, well, I guess this person is popular, but
Danny's his own thing. Like Danny's his own thing. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you Danny. You ever seen Danny? You never saw the black puppet I had up?
Yeah, I saw. Yeah.
Okay, that's Danny.
Okay, yeah.
And he's against crack, and he's against Comicsgate. And so those are the things that we love. You don't have to really smoke crack. I know some people do, and that's fine. You got to find your own crack though. Like Mo Biggs always says, crack is his crack, but your crack might be, staying up all night watching furry porn. Your crack might be something different than everybody else's. You just got to find yours and be real with yourself. Danny's against crack. He's against Comicsgate. I said nothing good comes out of whatever Danny's talking about.
Okay, all right. Yeah. So don't trust Danny.
Don't trust Danny for real.
He will not prevent forest fires.
No. He starts fires.
Damn.
He starts fires.
It should be a silhouette of smashing the furry with a giant cartoon hammer. I was thinking of an anvil, So we might have some variations going
Yeah,
on
there
there.
you go.
Mm-hmm. Hell,
Whatever, man.
Odin.
And give the chat what they want, Rob. That's just something you got
Mm-hmm.
to learn real quick. Like if the chat's calling for this and they're like, yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
if we make that joke and they're like, this shirt's stupid and they don't care, then
Mm-hmm.
it's a waste of your time. But if they're
Yeah.
into it, man, it's
Yeah.
gold. I know I'd wear it.
Yep. Indeed. Just not at a furry convention.
That's right. Yeah, well, I mean, that's where you start the movement, because there's some
Yeah.
people that get roped in. You know how like guys girlfriends, they go to the conventions because like they're into comic books and like the girls don't really want to be there, and you could tell
Mm-hmm.
there might be some like girlfriends that like I really don't want to be here, and then you might grab them up. You start a revolution.
That's true. Right at ground zero.
Oh, that's right, Aerith site. That's probably why I'll go right now. Let's see. If somebody
Parasite.
dropped that in the link, I'll fucking go right now. Or I'll just go find it. I'll just Google it.
Hells yeah.
Dwarfs versus lions.
Yeah. All of this I'm new to. Is that like a World of Warcraft thing?
No, it's a comic book.
Oh, Dwarfs versus
Yeah, it's
Lions.
pretty much everything we talk over here is comic books.
Comics. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
I just got to remember that
Yeah, the
they made.
campaign closed. That's probably why I didn't get it. So where's let's see. Can I go to there we go. Aerith.com makes sense. Here. Let's see. I'll you can pull up. I'm gonna pull it up right now, but here you can
Okay.
I'll drop the link in the private chat and then you can pull it up if you want. But yeah, it was pretty. Danny is the fun police. Yeah, pretty much. Danny sucks. Yeah, I told you. So anyway, so I was clipping out some shit for the show or whatever, and
Mhm.
I had the Danny video up, and like I was trying to clip out his face for some things. And I played it. My 5-year-old walks in and she goes, "No." I was fucking dying laughing. I was like, "Yeah, you got
Oh,
it.
man.
You got. I'm raising him right." The Danny's in here singing about anti-crack and anti-fun, and my kid goes, "No." Yeah, we gave high fives that day.
Danny starts fires and none of them are in a crack pipe.
That's right. That's right.
I,
Yeah.
after seeing My Son Hunter, which was like, I don't know, I guess based on true events with Gina Carano in it, but they had a guy to play Hunter Biden and Joe. And I think Danny would not like that movie because, I mean, a good portion of it is Hunter saying, "Do you know who I am?" And the person says no, and he sits down, starts pulling out the crack pipe. Literally.
Yeah.
That shit is
Yeah.
hilarious. That movie's wild. If you can find it, I recommend it. Worth a
All right.
watch.
Yeah. So yeah, pull this up. So I sent you the thing. So there's great T-shirts here. The Aerith T-shirts, the Pinch of Gringo, Red Mofongo, and then we got Tacos Over Vatos. That's a good shirt. I got to get that
Wow.
shirt. Yeah. So I got to get this. Yeah. Let's see. So yeah, he's got the pink tape. I don't know what's the difference. So looks like the box is pretty awesome. It's like a cassette tape, and then you get the book.
Oh, okay. The
There's that
virginity.
one.
What the hell?
Let's see, I'm not seeing the tape 2. Yeah, but I'm not seeing Dwarfs versus Lions. I'm seeing this other book.
Yeah.
12-page supplement. Tape 2 comes with 12-page miniseries, The Adventures of Todd Boy and Mox. Yeah, I think I missed out on.
I see
Unless I'm just not seeing it.
Dwarfs versus Junkman.
Yeah, I'm a little retarded.
Relaunch.
So, yeah, that I knew was coming. So I was like, I'm definitely going to be super stoked about that, and hopefully there's a.
Okay, it's under comics. Should I share the screen or?
Yeah, share the screen. Yeah, everything on here is appropriate. It's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta ask just in case.
No, I wouldn't send you something without warning you. Like I'm like, watch this on your own time. But no, this is I want you to pull it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, if you want to be part of Comicsgate and just hang out, man. I said part of it is like checking everything out, showing it. I was like, you don't got to buy everything, but like part of it is like showing your audience what's there and then being aware of what's there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, I knew I missed the campaign on this. I didn't know Aerith had his site going. So super excited. I'll be getting this.
Nephilim Squadron Volume 1.
Yeah. Yeah, Hex Allen's got his book, Nephilim Squadron. We tried to talk about it one day, and he fell asleep on me. I mean, when I say that, he passed out. He passed out. Although he also said he didn't want to talk about comic books too. So like that's the only time, He's like one of the only ones I've had on the show that's like, nah, I'm making a book, but fuck that. Everyone else is like, buy my book, hang out, let's hang out. And he's like, nah. Alan's a good dude, man.
Yeah.
He's got a badass trailer. I like his trailer. His trailer is the only reason I backed the book.
Nice.
Like I saw that thing and I was like, oh, I gotta have this right now.
Yeah.
I still don't know what it's about. People have tried to explain to me and I just don't care. I was like, I'll get it, I'll read it.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm finally getting on to Graveyard Shift. And that's been fun. Because I haven't read the first one, but picked up off of the second one.
Put Hex Allen's thing down so you can see the whole page. Let's see the whole Dwarfs versus Lion. Put his chat.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah,
that's the whole page. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying like you got Hex Allen's chat pulled up, and so it's like blocking part of the screen.
Gotcha.
Pull it down there.
There we go.
There we go. And then like go up like, and so you can just like give a rundown on it if you can read the little synopsis of it or what's available. How much is it?
So this Dwarfs versus Lions floppy is $20. It's actually $5 cheaper. Materials is 4-color with sweet satin paper and matte lamination, embossed and UV spot coated, double-sided cover. I don't see any. We got any details about what it's about? Pick your team. Team Dwarf. Team Lion. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't see a description.
Okay, well that's fine. I was like, I loved the idea for this whole thing, and obviously I wanted to support it and get it, but I know that I went to go look and it wasn't available. So I know that the new one was coming, and I just was hoping there was going to be a catch-up tier. That's what I have had to do on a lot of campaigns is get that catch-up tier.
Okay. Can I put? Is this worthy of putting it in the chat? Because like sometimes I just don't know.
Well, I'm sure Mo dropped it. Yeah, Mo already dropped it in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah. Perfect. No, I only sent it to the private so you can just get it easy. But yeah, no, it's if Mo mentions it, it's like 100% like vetted. You know, you don't have to really worry about it. I've never had an issue with that. And 100% of the time, like he pulls up funny stuff. He has that. Yeah. But then he's also real quick on the links of like, hey, check this book out kind of thing. Like, and if we're talking about it randomly, he'll drop the link. So
okay.
Yeah. No,
cool.
Super good dude. That's why I said like you definitely out of all the people around, like he should be wrenched. I'm like I might drop some stuff once in a while. I might kick somebody if they're really being rowdy and ridiculous and they're obviously not in the community. Yeah. Like, I mean, there's some hot ones that come in, you know, saying some things sometimes, starting some trouble, but they're still in the community, so I don't kick them. You know, like Jabba Fina always comes in hot. She rolls out of bed. It's a weird thing. She comes in here.
Nice.
I won't kick Jabba Fina, but I'd kick somebody else if we're running their mouth being ridiculous. But you kind of know who they are.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but other than that, I'm not dropping like a million links and stuff. I'm usually busy during the day. But like I said, it was just lucky that my wife just happened to be here early today and was able to take care of my kid, and I just was in here working. So
okay, yeah, perfect, man. Hey, I definitely am thankful that you were able to stop by. We were able to talk about some of this too, because hey, I've been used to being censored before on YouTube, and I'll be just like Kanye West if somebody threw a quarter at him. Show over. I don't care.
Well, but for me, I was like, I don't know, like we don't get censored. I run my mouth. I say some shit sometimes. So like I've been on other people's show and I say stuff and they're like, oh, you know, and they like do like the all crazy reaction because I dropped the FAG, you know, and they're like, you can't say that here. I'm like, yeah, well, I did.
Yep. You know, and that's where I mess with people because like they'll say you can't say fag, but like you can say fuck all day, and fuck stands for unlawful carnal knowledge. You know, so little people know the play on words. So
I get it. Yeah, I was like, it's just one of them things. I don't get like you know, like you were raised in a different time, you know, that whole like sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. And then we're living in this fucking age where like words are considered violence. Fuck off, you pansy. Like really, like, you know, I mean, like if my words hurt you like that, then you know, come at me and see what happens. I'll drop you fast.
Yeah.
Like, get the hell out of here. Yeah, words are
Yeah.
not violence. I was like, and
Yeah.
like you have to like growing up where we grew up, you have to
Mhm.
learn really quickly how to use those words to not get punched in the face. You
Exactly.
know,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like I remember I was punched in the face, and I've been punched in the face a few times, but like
Mhm.
I've spent my life not wanting to do it again. You
Yeah.
know, I mean,
Yep.
I'm sure it's going to happen again. I'm like, I'm fully understanding that it will happen again, probably sometime in my life. But yeah,
Mhm.
when you feel that it's going to happen, you start running your mouth. You start joking, make it a good time around. Like, you
Mhm.
point the finger at somebody else.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that furry over there. Yeah.
Distraction techniques.
Yeah. So it's all about having a good time, but like you can't do that shit anymore. It's crazy. And so
Yeah.
I've maintained I will not change my language, just because I don't see
Mhm.
any point, man. There's no reason for it. The words we
Exactly.
did try. These crazy assholes tried to add in the dictionary like that literally could also mean figuratively.
It's
I was
crazy.
just like, when you what? And that's because there's so many people that just use literally so incorrectly all the time that
Mhm.
now it's like, oh well, I have to change it so my feelings are hurt, so I don't have to actually use the word properly. It's crazy.
It's really bad when they start actually changing the meaning of words,
Yeah.
or adding new words to dictionary.com and all that. And it's like, wait a minute. Y'all got liberals behind the control lines of that too? Damn, leave the
Oh, for
dictionary
real, for
alone.
real. Yeah, no,
Shit.
they got their hand in every pot. That's why I said I will not change my language. I won't.
Hmm.
And that's why I
Yeah.
was like, I don't mind staying on YouTube. And I said, and that can go away tomorrow, man. They could take it away tomorrow. But I was like,
Yeah.
well, I'm here. I'm gonna have fun, and
Hmm.
I'm not curbing. I'm not censoring myself. I'm not going, oh, you can't say that,
Yeah.
And like, I can pretty much say any word I want,
Hmm.
as long as there's no malice behind it. You know what I mean? You can
Yeah.
have a
Exactly.
conversation.
Yeah. No threats.
Right. Because there's no
No
threats.
fake.
And I was like, and
Yeah.
I point out that all the time that like men trade insults to level the playing field, right? So
Hmm.
like at some point, for whatever reason, man, I said you could be jealous of me because I got a red hat. You're like, oh man, I wish I had a red hat. And then you hate me. You're weird. You're uncomfortable. You're like, oh, that
Hmm.
dude's better than me because he's got a red hat. But I'm like, oh man, Rob, he fucking draws. I can't draw. So you're changing just that changing is trading insults. It like wipes all that shit away.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we've done it
Exactly.
since we were little boys. Like,
Yeah.
it's just normal.
Yeah. I mean, shucks, growing up, even when we
Shucks.
got in fights as kids.
Fuck, where the fuck were you raised? You said
Huh?
shucks.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
Jesus.
my lingo is
You got a
all over
corn
the
cob pipe too? Fucking Jesus.
Gorsh.
Oh, fuck. Oh, that's good. Yeah.
But like when we got in fights back then, and dealing with the bully, you eventually had to learn how to stand up and stand up for yourself,
Oh,
even
yeah.
if you knew you were going to get whooped. And sometimes the freaking bully gave you respect for standing your damn ground.
Yeah. No, and that's the other thing too, right? So there's a point where, there's just an asshole, it's an asshole, and you gotta lay him out. And if you get laid out in the process, at least you stood
Mhm.
up and like everyone around you will respect you for that.
Yeah,
However, 99% of the time, if two dudes end up going to blows, they'll become friends out of it. Like I've
exactly. That's
never
how I
actually
grew
been
up.
in a
Yeah.
fight, like an actual fist fight, where we didn't end up becoming friends in some kind of fashion. Like and it's
Hmm.
just, and I've seen it also time and time again. They even depict it in the movie 48 Hours. So like
Okay.
they have that. I don't remember the last time you saw that was, if you've ever seen it, but
Mm.
it's with Nick Nolte,
Oh
Eddie
yeah.
Murphy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
in that, it's crazy too because you have you have the which most of the crazy people, all they ever see is the whole immediate race issue. He's white, he's
Hmm.
black, and then they actually trade insults, and part of them trading insults is they do the racial slurs on both sides.
Yeah. Yep.
And but they end up fighting in the movie. They go to blows, but then they become
Hmm.
friends at the end of it.
Yeah.
You
Smoking
know,
a cigarette
and then,
afterward and
but
shit.
that I've been there, man. I've been there, and
Hmm.
that's real. And then, but what the weirdos don't notice because they only see the black and white. They don't see the fact that there's everything there. So
Hmm.
Eddie Murphy dressed nice. He had a nice car. He was a criminal. Like there was
Hmm.
like all those differences. And then Nick Nolte dressed like a slob. His car was falling apart. He didn't give a shit about his life. He was an alcoholic. He didn't give a fuck.
Hmm.
And he was a cop. So on
Yeah.
top of that, and on top of all that, he was also white and he was black. So you have
Hmm.
all those differences. They literally come from completely different worlds and are forced to work together. So you
Yep.
have that, like, that whole animosity, which then to fix that, it's the trading the insults, and those insults eventually go to blows, and those blows turn to a friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because there was no winner. The fight didn't create a winner. It created it leveled the playing field because the words couldn't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Very well said. I mean, shucks. I almost forgot about 48 Hours, but I loved them.
It's a good movie, man. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a classic. Exactly. Corn Pop was a bad dude, and he ran with the bad boys.
That's right. Right.
Oh man, freaking Joe. Sometimes you got to take a pool chain and wrap it around
their head. Good times.
Mo,
Good times.
because you sound like you trying to do like some hardcore rules match or something. Damn pool chain, So, but yeah, that's my whole thing. I'm having a set schedule.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing now. In fact, I was working on the presentation because I like doing the thumbnails and all that. But yeah, YouTube, Twitch, all that stuff, and then now I'm wondering too because Rumble just went public today.
Yeah,
publicly traded in the stock market, and normally when that happens, it can go one of two ways: great success or too much catering towards the shareholders. And when they get in there, they'll be like, all right, well, we need you to start censoring this and start censoring that. So in a way, you kind of can't get away with it. Can't get away from it.
Yeah.
It may be in some form or fashion, but like you said, being in a community where they don't do all that crazy shit, that's what counts. Because when I was on Twitter before I affiliated with Comicsgate or even knew that there was a Comicsgate group, I watched so many people I was affiliated with during the 2020 election. Their profiles just getting dropped left and right, left and right. And I was like, it still ain't dropped me off, but I guess they figured if they took everybody else around me, what would I have to say at that point? And I didn't care. I was just like, man, I know what I know. I've seen what I've seen, and you can't make me stop unseeing that. So, that was kind of my thing with that. But now on Twitter, I mean, I love Twitter. I've been on Twitter for a long time, since I think about around when it first started. So.
No, I'm kind of new to Twitter. I was really like, fuck social media. I didn't care about any of this stuff, and I jumped in all head first. So like, I was really watching Ethan a lot, and then I got Twitter because my schedule changed, and I had dealt with my kids. So like, just to find out when he was going live, like just to get that notification, because for whatever reason I wasn't getting the YouTube notifications and stuff. So I had Twitter then, and like followed a couple people followed me back, but I wasn't really like hardcore into it. I wasn't out there tweeting, I wasn't doing shit. And then I started the YouTube channel back in the beginning of February, and I jumped in hardcore, man. I said I just started following people, tweeting left and right. I'm out all day. Like my wife makes fun of me that it's more important than our family, and I said, yeah, it is. I said, because these people get me. And then like, and then my daughter goes nuts. Like if anybody texts, so my daughter like thinks Twitter's a person. So she doesn't associate like the whole social media thing and everything. So she's like, that my friends are on Twitter. She just literally thinks Twitter's a person. She's like, oh my God, there's too many Twitters. There's too many of them. And she like goes nuts because I didn't respond to them. And so, so she's like, you got to talk to Twitter. He's going to get angry.
Twitter,
yeah.
Twitter, the ultimate angry bird.
True story. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. So like, but yeah, I've been on it, since then, really. And like, sometimes I take a little break, a little off, but like I do more retweeting than actually posting shit. But like, I'm having a good time with it, man. I like Twitter.
Yeah. I definitely love it now, especially with a lot of pressure that Elon had put on it initially. That shook up a lot of stuff and helped.
I care less. I mean, that's whatever. I'm only here for laughs. A good time. Like a couple times I got roped into the bullshit, fighting and all that stuff, just because it was nonsense, and I felt like I was like, well, this person's wrong, and I need to tell them why. And I'm like, they just want to call me a racist asshole, so fuck them. I was like, I'm not. I'm as farthest from it. I mean, I could say some racist shit because it's really funny, but I definitely refer to Asians as Orientals to this day. So like,
I still don't see what's wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with it because and even according to like when you look it up, according to like the rules of the internet, you can call anything that's exported out of that area, you can call it Oriental goods.
Yeah,
but you can't call the people that because it's considered hurtful. Who decided that? White people in Berkeley College. That's who decided it. So I was like, I refuse to change that language. So I keep using it, but it's deemed or hate speech or racist or blah, 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 blah. And then I constantly get told like, I don't like things that don't look like me. I said, then why am I buying all this shit? I was like, this shit, I buy all kinds of shit that doesn't look like me. It's crazy. I was like, and that's just a nonsensical way to look at stuff. If you can't see yourself in the hero or the villain in some kind of fashion, they don't have to look like you.
Yeah, exactly. Like Cyberfraud looks nothing like me, and
well, that's true too. But cool. I mean, like, just think about growing up in the '80s, right? I know for a fact I didn't look like fucking, Wesley Snipes. I know that for a fact. Unlike it, but I loved him, and at the same time, I never looked at him and I like that black dude. I never, you never growing up, you never had that thought. And I say all the time, like, too, like Family Matters. We used to watch that shit. You knew it was a black family, but you never thought of it. And today, I actually thought of it this way because of all the shit that's always pumped in and you're kind of like forced with it. But when I was a kid, I never thought of it that way. But In Living Color was pretty much black Saturday Night Live. I never thought of it that way though. I see it now because that's all they ever fucking talk about. But when I watched that shit when I was a kid, I never even fucking noticed.
Yeah. I mean, shucks, would Jim Carrey start on there? I didn't. Farm Marshal Bill, I always prayed that they would make a movie. And I never thought of him as, he's a funny ass white guy. No, right. Jim Carrey,
No, you don't think of those terms, but they do. And then by them doing it, it kind of causes us to think that way. But we didn't 20 years ago.
Exactly. Exactly. A spade was a spade.
Right. Yeah.
Shit. All right. So, I mean, that's all I got. Unless there's something you want to go ahead and promote and share. We covered Frog G.
Yeah. I know you only do like an hour, but no, I ain't got shit, man. Frog G, he's got that launch. There's a couple of other things coming up in the pipeline. Obviously, like Broken Compass, those dudes hang out on my show all the time. You got James, he's got his book, Magnificent Bastards, the walrus there. So that's a book that's out. And then it's going to be going to print shortly. Then you have Odin's book, Unconditional Shove, super awesome. That's going to be launching on my channel. Halloween weekend there, like the Saturday before Halloween, we're going to be dropping a fun party. We're all going to dress up. We're going to be drinking. It's also going to be James' birthday, and so we're going to be launching the book. So I think more fun and degeneracy, and probably not a lot of paying attention to that book. We might just go live, get excited about it and forget all about it.
No, right? Just
all depends how the night goes. But like that's the only thing I know that's coming up, like that I know that's on my channel that people talk about it regularly. But there's so many great things. Like if you watch Bancroft's show, the month of September is loaded with all kinds of stuff launching. And then October we got some great stuff launching too. So Comicsgate. All kinds of stuff coming down the pipeline. Just check out the shows, see what's coming, and just keep your eyes peeled, man. Because new people show up every day. There's all kinds of stuff like Octagon Comics, right? That dude Ryan. He's a pretty good artist, man. Like when I say pretty good, like he's a really good artist. And he has a book. It's all finished, but he hasn't put it out. He showed some of it on my show once. He's a good dude. But like he's been drawing some fan art now, trying to get noticed and recognized in Comicsgate. But like that's the thing, man. I was like, just keep your eyes open because you never know who's going to pop up.
True. I'm glad you mentioned that too about the fan art, because I believe Young Rippaverse, they just announced a fan art contest. And they got three slots, grand prize, second place, third place. But it's officially on, and I'm actually interested in checking that out myself. And I definitely want to immortalize the living legend Dale Keown with Pitt. And I always wanted to do fan art of Gymshark. So
we'll do it.
So definitely want to promote.
Yeah, make some time to do it. You know what? Go live. I mean, a lot of people don't like draw streams, right? But what I say, record it, and then do the fucking time lapse thing, because then you can post that time lapse thing on Twitter, and people are more apt to. Like, you might not get a lot of views on YouTube, but it'll be on your YouTube channel, but you'll get a lot more views of people watching and willing to watch it on the Twitter. On the Twitter. Like, I'm such an old fucking boomer, man. Watch it on the Twitter.
Yeah.
And yeah, because I know I do that myself. Like
Mhm.
I watch a lot of shows and I get notifications, and if I see it's a time lapse video, I almost never
Mhm.
click on it just because I was like, oh, it's cool. I might click on it if I'm interested in the piece, and I might click on it and just fast forward to the end because I want to see what it is. But
Mhm.
every time I've seen it on Twitter, I've definitely taken the time to watch it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's just something you could do, and then like, because like a lot of people do fan art stuff, and then they're like, "Oh, hey, blah blah blah, I did your thing," but that time lapse might be cool, and just make sure. I know you like to add music and do all kinds of weird stuff, but like,
Mhm.
I wouldn't, because if you want to post it, like they're like, "Oh, this music is copyright, fuck you."
I know, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Even
yeah.
though you're using copyright-free music.
Yeah, but like, yeah, that's true. That happens all the time. But like, so
Yeah.
I mean, what I would do is I would just talk over it, man.
Mhm.
Like just do
Yeah.
do a little thing, little blurb.
Commentary.
Videos like a minute long because after your time you're done, it's gonna take you 30 hours to draw it, and it's gonna take you like 30 seconds to show it. And you're just like,
Agreed.
hey man, I was a fan of blah blah blah. This is the book I like, blah blah blah. And just give your little spiel, put your little Rob on it. Not your little Rob.
Mhm.
We don't want your little Rob on it, but
Nah.
you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Like,
That's a quick way to get banned too.
right. I was like, well, you might get some views. You might
Yeah.
get some views.
Say only for U.S. residents.
Okay.
Yeah, that's somebody from Twitch that followed me last week. So
Okay.
yeah, people pop up.
Yeah.
Time lapse of Kane the wrestler and put his theme song to it for TikTok, and they
Copyright
copyright
strike.
strike.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would do if you do that, just do your spiel of like, I drew this because of this, and don't make it boring. Like people try to like talk slow so they
Oh yeah.
enunciate and make it perfect. Don't do that because then people are bored. They don't fucking want to listen.
Exactly. Yeah.
So even
Gotta
if
grab
you
that
have like the
attention.
best shit to say, like they get
Mhm.
bored. So I'd just be like, I drew this because I like this. Make it like children. Like a third grader wrote it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
They're the
like
most
Pitt,
excited.
so I drew Pitt. Here's what I
Yeah.
did. It took me
Exactly.
5 hours. That's it, man.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
Freaking Odin, man.
put your little Rob on it. Haha, 80s was terrible. It's not terrible advice, Odin. It's not terrible. It's good advice. It's good advice.
Wait, you got struck on TikTok.
Yeah,
for
it's
copyright.
true.
Yeah,
85%
exactly.
of their videos. Every time I hear one of those damn things, it's like music that should be copyrighted. It's like shit on the radio. All my kids are always fucking playing that stuff, and it's like I'm tired of these damn songs. None of it makes sense.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Odin, you know damn well. That's how dudes do each other.
100%, 100%.
God.
Yeah, actually, you know what you should do is you want to get
Mm.
the views. I was like, you play that WAP song, you start dancing, and then you show everybody your little Rob. I said people will be clicking left and right. They might even double click on the thumbs down. Double click on it.
Do a couple handstands and then pass out while live streaming.
There you go.
That probably will.
There you go. Yeah.
Like anybody
do
can
the
knock
upside
that.
down twerking. You're in. You're in, man. Like I'm just trying to figure out a new way to sell comic books. He's like, shit,
Yeah.
Rob's twerking upside down. Fucking get in here. Get some comic books. Woohoo.
Well, that's true. What was I thinking? Stamp everything with your. Oh my god!
Yes.
I gotta get the hell out of here.
You gotta make that a shirt. Little Rob approved. Stamp. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and do some art on Twitch. I can't pronounce your name. Terribly sorry. But yeah, feel free to go ahead and send it to my Twitch whispers. Yeah, they got whispers instead of inbox on Twitch. So
sounds kind of gay.
But yeah, let me go ahead and get the heck out of here, man.
Yeah, with that, Rob's never invited me back.
No. Hey, you are always welcome back. I got, like I said, a lot of this stuff, like sending the invites to the link and all that. A lot of that is new to me,
Okay.
So I learned a lot in the past like 4 months since I started building this channel. And, I'm excited to learn more.
Yeah, no, it's my advice, to you is especially just, I know you want to go and shit, but like stick around, if you're going to do them once a week or whatever you're going to do on here, figure it out. And the time slot, keeping the same time slots big because everybody knows it's not a surprise, because like
Indeed.
a lot of people that watch me, there's a bunch that have the notification on, so they're there. Like I'm ready to go live, they're already there. But then they also know the time I go live, so they're in there early. But then there's a whole bunch of them, like YouTube says, that they come back every day or every time we stream, but they're not notified. They come through like Twitter. So like we throw it on Twitter and we're like, oh, we're live. And that's when they click over. So it says
Indeed.
85% of my viewers are coming directly from Twitter and only like a small percentage are coming from the notification. So,
Yeah, that's true. Even EVS, he had to make an ad to let people know to, send cut on the notifications, and still some people still aren't getting them. So
yeah. No, I wasn't. That's the whole reason I got Twitter in the first place was because I wasn't. I don't know if it's like a shadow ban thing or it's like a broken thing or I'm just a little retarded. But I was like, I still don't get EVS's notifications still to this day.
yeah, me neither. Yeah. So
yeah, but
that's
no,
how I
yeah.
did
So
it.
stick around, buddy, and then show off more of your art, man. I was like,
Okay.
post that shit on Twitter. I mean, are you on Instagram or some shit?
Yeah. I got some old stuff on Instagram. I just been promoting the shows and stuff
Yeah, well,
for
I'm
like
saying
the
like,
month
you
of
just
Dayton, but
post most of your art, more of your art.
hmm
Be part of the community, but then like also like on Twitter, be tagging people, man.
yeah,
Like hit them up and like not even just like buy my shit, look at my shit, but like funny stuff, man. I was like,
yeah,
that's a great time always.
yeah, yes, indeed. In fact, I
Yeah.
was thinking about doing a couple of polls to see
Yeah,
what
you
people
were.
prefer for campaigns. So,
Oh, those kind of polls. I'm sorry.
oh
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. A couple polls. Couple little
Yeah, I
Robs
did.
over here. Gonna drop some little Robs asking the community some questions.
Oh my gosh.
All
Next
right,
thing
all
you
right.
know, somebody's gonna make a damn puppet of Lil Rob running
Well,
around.
no, see, that's too far. I don't want a little puppet,
Yeah,
but a
but
shirt
it's
with a stamp on it would be hilarious.
a shirt with a
Yeah.
stamp.
Yeah, not like an
It
actual
says
like
Lil Rob.
dick, but like the little Rob approved. Boom. The rubber stamp there. Little Rob
All right.
approved. Yeah.
All right. So I got my notes cut out for me. I got
Yeah.
two
Make
shirts I
make
gotta
some
work
shirts,
on.
brother.
Yeah.
All
Most
right, but
definitely.
yeah, take it easy, man. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll let you go. And yeah, tonight on my show, we're watching Hell Comes to Frogtown. We're gonna have
Okay.
the Frog G and the boys, hanging out. Jason Bascom and Ink Spots, and they're gonna be commenting, reviewing, hanging out, giving their shit on the movie, laughing, joking. It's gonna be a good time. And at the end of it, we're gonna be promoting that book. So,
Okay. Yeah,
but
most definitely.
yeah, thanks for having me on, brother. I'll catch you later.
All right. Yeah, and take care. Thanks a lot, 80s, for coming on.
Yeah.
I'll see you later on tonight.
All right, man.
All right. Hold on. What are you take it easy? See y'all tonight for Hell Comes to Frogtown. Most definitely, Odin. Thank you very much for stopping by. You, Mo Biggs, J Bot Art, Hex Allen. Not an actual dick, no ship. Yeah, no, just a stamp. We're not getting that uncut. Oh yeah, and Odin, I will see y'all in Replicant. Again, thanks everyone for stopping on by. And I'm gonna go ahead and hop over to Twitch and start jamming out because I gotta play my music. That's how I flow. And we will see you guys and everyone, guys and gals, next week on Draw Chat and Chill Update Mondays. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. Remember to keep it Omni and God bless America because we really, really need it. I'm Rob Wilson and I'm out.